Welcome to Conversations with Kay, where I just tell it like it is. This video is just my opinions and should not be construed as facts. So let's just get right to it. Usually I keep my TikTok tea videos pretty lighthearted, but this one's too serious. If you've followed my YouTube channel at all, you know that I am very much against using minors for content. And I think this goes right in with it. She was only 13, Bhad Bhabie, when she was on the Dr. Phil show. She didn't have a choice. Her mom put her on the show, and then Dr. Phil shipped her off to Turnabout Ranch for troubled teens. I feel so bad for this girl. I also feel bad for her because on TikTok, she's getting comments like, well, Dr. Phil made you famous. Okay, she didn't have a choice in that. Once again, that was not her choice. Yeah, did she go viral for the things that she said on Dr. Phil? Yes. But again, she was only 13 years old. And we don't know her home situation or anything else that had gone on in her life. All we know is what they showed on the Dr. Phil show. This also got Dr. Phil more famous. People forget the flip side of that. He definitely used and uses, in my opinion, minors for content to get ratings for his show, etc. It's never going to be right, in my opinion, for anybody, YouTube, television, whatever, to use minors for content. And this is another great example of why. I'm glad that this woman has made it. I mean, she looks to have a pretty good career in rap. So she has, defeated all her past traumas and moved forward with her life. Kudos to her. You don't have to like her personally or her music or anything else to respect the woman's hustle. To have overcome all this and come out on top, I say we should all be applauding her. She's speaking out. First, Hannah Archuleta spoke out about being SA at Turnabout. And then Bhad Bhabie came out. And yes, I know I'm saying her name wrong, but I can't say it without the R. Sorry. And now she has come out with her story about what happened to her while she was there. She got a big kudos from Paris Hilton, who initially broke the story on these places. Kudos to Paris. These places have got to get shut down, and people need to be held responsible, and in my opinion, that includes Dr. Phil. Now, she has issued a statement asking Dr. Phil to apologize to her and all the other kids that he sent there, I think by April 5th. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if he doesn't. Maybe it means she's going to file a suit against him. I don't know. I just think it's tragic that these kids were handled this way and these people made millions of dollars off these troubled teens and put them in these programs and made them more troubled and gave them more trauma. It's disgusting. It's a huge issue, and it's not something to laugh about. And I think people need to take her more seriously. They need to remember she was only 13 when she was on the Dr. Phil show. How many of us said and did stupid things at 13 that we are so glad no one will ever see or know? I would venture a guess to say all of us. 13 is a hard age. She also goes on to show that there was a boy admitted there that ended up killing a staff member who had a known long history of violence, and she was there when this happened. So you can just add another trauma onto her for her time spent there. It's horrific. It really is. And where is Dr. Phil? Why is he not saying anything? I agree with her. He owes every kid he sent there an apology. Every single one of them. And instead he just stays silent and won't say anything. Yet, he takes the time to live tweet during the RuPaul Drag Race show. What are you doing, Dr. Phil? Deflecting? Is he trying to get the LGBTQ community on his side? Who does that remind us of? I'll let you all say it. I guess, maybe he's afraid if he says something, he's going to get sued. But then again, he's got the world famous Lynn Wood as his attorney, so what's he worried about? You need to man up, Dr. Phil. He's so fond of his cute little old country sayings. Here's one I'm going to send back to you, Dr. Phil. This is what he likes to say. Sometimes you make the right decision. Sometimes you make the decision right. You need to make it right, Dr. Phil. Now, he can't get rid of the trauma that these kids went through, but just him acknowledging his part and, in my opinion, his responsibility in sending them to a place where they would be further traumatized would go a long way for all these children that were sent there. Make the decision right, Dr. Phil. Make it right. That's all I've got on this one. I just had to get this off my chest because you guys know how I feel about using minors for content and the horrible things that our children go through and the lack of value we put in children's lives. It just about does me in. But I do wish you all a wonderful day and keep your family close.